I'm here for it. I am
All
here
right.
for it.
Yo, Homebodies, what's up? Hey, we have the beautiful Juleen Moreno. And I'm not sure if I said your maiden name correctly. Did I say it right? Moreno
Yeah,
Walker?
my maiden name's Moreno, but girl, as of November 20th, 2021, I'm Juleen Walker.
Juleen Walker. Yes, ma'am.
And you know I took his name.
Of course. Of course, as you should. That is your husband.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are going to start this out with we're going to share a video. We're going to start this out. We're going to do the submission thing, y'all, but we're going to start this out with a video of Denia Jackson, who is the separated wife. I don't think they're divorced yet. The wife
It's
of Derek,
strange. It's strange.
estranged wife of Derek Jackson, who I do not like Derek Jackson. I just like to say that for the record. We're gonna look at this video.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm going to, girl, bear with me because okay. Uh oh. Hold on. You there? What happened? All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So we're going to share this. Okay. Uh oh. Girl, where you at? Hold on.
Yo.
Okay, I was sitting there. What happened? All right. All right. Yo, y'all bear with me, man. I am a work in progress. So we are going to start out tonight's episode, and thank you everybody for tuning in. This is Homebodies Wassup revamped. I have the beautiful Miss Juleen Moreno Walker, Juleen Walker now. Okay, she is the host of It Goes Down in the PM. Mom's Always Right Media. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her. Right now, we're going to start this episode out with talking about Denia Jackson, and y'all know I don't do this trending current event stuff like that, but I wanted to talk
I do.
about this. You do, and she is absolutely phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal. But this one right here, this one touched my heart. So I just want to play a little bit of this, and we're gonna talk about this situation, girl.
That you're saying, right? Because this is at the beginning of his career, really like taking off. And I'm like, do you believe the things that you're saying? And it really caused a rift.
Because you questioned whether or not he believed that which he was sharing with the masses on avoiding F boys and that type of stuff. Y'all fell out because you asked him if he truly believed what he was saying.
I asked him that. Yes, it was a big thing, and we did fall out. Along with the fact that there was actually other girls at the time.
Welcome back to my channel, Mother Suckers. Hey, Denia Jackson, Derek Jackson's ex-wife, has broken her silence about her marriage and the serial cheating, quote-unquote, relationship.
So, yeah, I don't want to hear her talk, but we're gonna talk about. I want to hear what Denia says. Okay, now she did a whole little.
I remember that video. I was like, blink if you need help.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. And the thing is so if y'all are not familiar with the whole little Derek Jackson, Denia Jackson thing, Derek Jackson is a social media influencer. Y'all know I hate them doggone influencers. I just don't. I am definitely anti-influencer, but he is like some type of relationship guru who was a slam dog to his wife.
Oh, and you know what's crazy? I followed him when I was going through my divorce. You know, when you're going through it, you listen to him the way you listen to like Bobby Womack when you're going through it, Celia Cruz in India. Like I listened to Derek Jackson, and when I was going through my divorce, I was like, yeah, these men just not ready for a single mom. Fuck this dude.
No.
But you know, when I moved on with my life, I was like, I just stopped listening because it didn't feel right. Something didn't feel right. Something changed. It didn't feel right. I stopped listening. And yeah, gonna find out. come to find, the more you know.
Girl,
You just don't know people until you know them.
you're right. You're right. And I will tell you that I watched him as well. And at first I watched a couple episodes. I was like, oh, well, women not perfect. And some of the stuff that he was saying, because I questioned a whole lot. And just like you were saying, it didn't feel right. It was a lot of stuff that he was saying that just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And it just felt like he was pandering to what women wanted to hear.
That right there. That right there.
And that's where the whole problem is. Like, he was a panda bear, and I don't really have no respect for no panda bear. Like, if I'm wrong, I, tell me I'm wrong. Like, don't sit up there and mollycoddle me because you know what I'm saying, because you think that that's what I want to hear. No, correct me. And
I'd
he was,
I'd rather hear the ugliest truth than the sweetest lie.
yes,
Even no matter how ugly it is, this thing could be uglier, uglier than Thanksgiving dinner at your mama's house. I want to hear it.
yes, yes, yes. Want to hear the truth? Tell me the truth. Okay, so we're gonna listen to a little bit of this if I can find it, because I thought I had the right video. I did not have the right video. Let's see. Maybe I can find another one. Let's see. Maybe this is the whole. Is this his show, Dear Future Wifey? Oh, it's a whole hour. Hold on. Let's go back.
Mhm.
Now let's go back. Let's go back to that, and let's see. Yeah, I was listening to some other stuff, girl. Uh, hold on. Let me see. All right, let's do
Well,
this,
while you look for that, I mean, can we just talk about this poor woman? She got
girl.
into a relationship expecting Derek Jackson the guru, and she just
Yes,
got Derek Jackson the asshole. You know,
girl.
and like she stayed with it too. She stayed with it. You remember she was on the interwebs cursing everybody that talked about him and them and their kids and talking about, oh, I curse you, I curse your children, I curse your generation. And everybody was really just trying to tell her, listen, like
Mhm.
he's not for you, sis. And then she appeared looking crazy. Like, you remember the video where
Yeah.
she was with the glasses, the hair bonnet, and a sweater, and he was just kind of holding her hand for dear life, and we're like, girl, we'll send in the SWAT team. We'll do a rescue. Let us know. Let us know. And that's wild. Did you find the video?
I did find a video. I
Okay.
did find a video, girl, and just piggybacking off of what you said, that was that video. Her watching her go through that, and then hearing what she said about him, what she said that she was doing, all makes sense now, because he had her so mentally gone. Now, I will say that she allowed it. She did. And that's one of the things that we as women will do when we are in love. And that was her husband. She was in there fighting, kicking, and screaming, didn't know why the heck this so and so was creeping all the time. So, yes, she is blaming herself because she just does not know.
And
And,
she's
and
and she's going hard. Her versus the interwebs, her versus the internet, her versus other women, looking like a raccoon protecting a pile of garbage, or a possum hissing on a pile of garbage, protecting a pile of garbage. Like, nobody wants your garbage, honey. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Nobody wants your garbage. That's all
absolutely.
you. That's all you. Um,
Absolutely. Absolutely, girl.
looking crazy.
And she was looking crazy, but he made her look crazy. And I'm a
Exactly.
I'm gonna get into a little bit of what the internet does to women as well. I'm not sure because I really want to. We gotta get into the submission thing because I know that's what people want to hear, girl. People want to know what it is to be a submissive woman. So we gonna knock this out, and then we gonna get into that. But this one was just touching my heart.
Of it of his business. There was a lineup of us. We was passing each other on the stairway in and out.
No, y'all wasn't.
We listen.
No, y'all was not
you think this is a game?
You were not passing each other on the stairway.
We were passing each other on the stairway. Like, this is my shift from this time to this time. Like, I can laugh about it now, but it's really sad, to like, what space do you have to be in to accept that?
Y'all, I watched the entire part 1 interview, and Derek Jackson is a textbook case abuser, narcissist. Remember in my other video, I called him a psychopath? Yes, it's giving all of that. Danae went into depth about her upbringing, her childhood, her fear of abandonment, her being raped, and then weeks later.
Girl, that ain't the right video. So we gonna rock and roll with that. That's enough to talk about. That ain't the right video. And my apologies, everybody. I should have looked for the actual clip or condensed some clips.
It's all good. See, passing women in the hallway. She should have been heating up some grits.
Girl, you a woman after my own heart. Yes, she should have been heating up some grits. And I will tell you that is that had because way back in the days, that's what the big mamas used to do. Big mamas used to be young at one time, and the big daddies used to be running around. The big mamas was not putting up with that. She also wasn't losing her husband. Oh yeah, when Big Daddy went to sleep, she hot grits, fish grease, all that stuff, pepper in your drawers, all that stuff. You was not doing that. You were not doing that. And what I want to speak on is the other women. The other women.
Yeah.
I want to speak on the other women. Why did the other women feel so comfortable with being a side chick, with doing this to this woman?
Because all that abusing he was doing to her, he was telling them same lies to them. And it's crazy because we've all been there. I don't know about you, but we've all been there, like where you start talking to dude and then find out that he's been lying to you. He's got a fiance, girlfriend, or wife, and you're just like, the hell? Okay, she needs you more than I do. Get out of my face.
Right.
And like, I had a dude continue to attempt to text me after I told her, I said, go back to your fiance. Go back to your fiance because I'm not interested.
Right.
And he sent me a picture of his bits. He sent me a picture of his bits, which I then forward to his fiance's Facebook Messenger.
Right.
But you know what she said? She did a Facebook status that said, see, I would have never exposed you like that. Your side chicks need to stay in their lane. Side chicks, plural. And I was like, he's all yours, honey. He is all yours.
So you was following girl code, and she did what?
Yeah.
You looking out for her.
Yep. And she said side chicks need to stay in their lane.
That's disrespectful. So she deserved what it is she get with that dude.
I mean, apparently she's all about sharing is caring and community D. All about the community.
I'm gonna tell you, if she is sharing community D, she probably got community P.
Yep.
Absolutely. That is something that's different. That is wow.
It's wild, but like you get people like who was that girl that used to mess with Offset? She looked like a diet Black China. What's her name? Summer Bunny. That's what it was. You remember her? Okay, this girl, she was like a Summer Bunny, right? Her name's Summer Bunny, and she's like a diet Black China.
Okay.
She's like the Walmart version.
Okay.
And she was on there fake crying, like, "Oh, well, I didn't know you was really married." And like when we did it, what do you mean, what do you think married means?
Right. Right.
You better go. Like, oh my, and she was like fake crying, and then yeah, she was the one who got like who the text messages were exposed
Mm-hmm.
that Offset was trying to set up a three-way with her and Cuban Doll. See, and like,
Insane.
and see, that's the thing. Cardi go hard for him though. Cardi loves that
Yeah,
man.
that's her
For
husband. You're damn right.
she goes so hard for him, and he's just over here like embarrassing himself.
He
You
is.
know, and I mean, let's just be honest. Who do you think is worth more right now, Cardi B or Offset from the Migos?
Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that it's probably Offset, and the reason why I say it's Offset is because Offset invests in real estate.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Offset
yeah.
Offset has some other business ventures going on besides just music, but there is nothing that Offset's doing right now too funny that Cardi don't know about because Cardi
Mm-hmm.
Cardi ain't playing none of that stuff. None of
Mm.
that stuff. She will show up with them grits.
Yep, exactly. And also I think it's that culture too. For example, when that situation with Tip and Tiny
Hmm.
came about with what's her name, Bernice something or another. She's like the fitness influencer, and he ended up messing with her. And Tiny did an interview on the Wendy Williams show, and she was like, "Yeah." Wendy said, "So what are you thinking about this?" She's like, "Well, she's over here commenting. Oh yeah, I heard my oh, what happened? My computer. What is going on? Are you there?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I can
Oh,
see
okay.
you, girl. I,
Oh, okay, yeah. So she said, and Tiny said she would comment on, like, her and her friends would comment on Tiny's Instagram saying, "Oh yeah, my girl was, he was giving up that D to my girl, or my girl was sucking his D the other day, and she gave it to her." And Tiny would be like, "I hope that's not all you getting, girl. Like, whatever." And she said on the Wendy Williams show, she would make these comments, and Tiny was like, "Don't you know you're supposed to be quiet?" So I think side chicks feel comfortable now because it's that attitude that if the wife never finds out, then it must be okay.
Side chicks feel so comfortable now. And this is just my opinion. Side chicks feel so comfortable now because there is never a shortage of men that you can be a side chick for, and that is courtesy of the internet, in my opinion. The internet has given a so many people a platform, social media, to be able to interact on, whereas 20 years ago none of that existed.
True, true. I think like the internet makes it easier to connect with people. I agree on that. But side chicks are bold now. Side
Yeah,
chicks are bold.
and that's also because of the internet. They're able to have all these receipts. They're able to put it out there. They have this confidence because we are in a culture that has made it seem okay to be a side chick.
Mm,
We exist in a culture where women that have been hurt are now okay with hurting other women.
mm, 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 mm. And like, I'm not trying to tell people how to live your life. Live your life however you some people are polyamorous, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it's not cool to be in a non-consensual polyamorous relationship. Okay?
Absolutely.
So if you are polyamorous, the dude you're with is polyamorous, but his wife isn't, that's not okay.
It is definitely not okay. It is definitely not okay. And I will tell you that there is not a side chick ever anywhere that does not know about the main chicks. You might fool her for about a month,
Mm-hmm.
but then after that, she knows that she is a side because
Yep.
it's going to be instances, and I know it's some men out here that are narcissists and they're able to manipulate and control a lot of things, but they know. And Derek Jackson, the status that he had grown to, all of them knew he was married. You could have Googled him and seen that he
every
was married.
every last person. And even people with like that actually had some game. You know how they run that game. Oh, I'm separated from my wife, we're getting a divorce. Even that'll work for what, 5 6 months. But when you realize that the divorce still isn't final, he still don't take you out anywhere like public, it should
Right.
click in your head and you should be telling him to go home to his wife. Period. Tell him,
You should.
I have no desire to carry on in whatever this is. Please go home
Right.
to your wife.
Right. Right.
And if you call me again, I will expose you to your wife.
That's girl code. That's girl code though.
Mhm.
That is girl code. And I will tell you that the reason, and just in my opinion, the reason why there is so much discord in relationships right now is because women are not following girl code. If we stick together, we can control these girl. That we got
Mhm.
all the power. We got all the
Yep.
power.
Yep.
There is no way in the world that I can ever I'm me. Like I can never be second, be anybody's option.
Mm-mm.
And that's what the side is. The side is the option, and they're okay with being second. And that is weird to me as a woman. What happened to our pride? What happened to our morals, our values? What happened to us sticking together?
Yep. Yep. And
Men do it.
again, this is not a knock on people who choose the lifestyle of polyamory or your thruples
No,
and whatnot. This is not a knock on you at all. Like, do you? But those of you, it's who are in a monogamous relationship, I'm telling you right now, like, snitch. I'm sorry. If you find yourself an accidental side chick, snitch on
snitch.
his
Yes,
ass.
yes,
Get to snitching.
yeah, absolutely,
Don't
absolutely.
even worry about, because he wasn't worried about you.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't thinking about that when he did that.
No, 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 and that's how we control what's going on. But we're in a culture right now where I don't know, like what happened to them girl. I'm sorry, we get ready to go in a whole nother field. I'm about to talk about morals and values and
Yeah, we're gonna have to
whew,
do a whole show on that alone.
yes, yes. I was just looking at the Suki Hana video earlier. Whew. I ain't even gonna talk about that. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But we not right. We're not right. Our morals and values not right. But girl, let's get down to the main topic. The main topic. I know that a lot of people are have these mixed feelings, these mixed ideas about what being submissive is. What is a submissive woman? And you are a married woman. So you know, because you know, and for those who have not a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, those of you that did not watch our show last year, make sure y'all go check it out. You know, we are still two pick me's. We are
Yeah,
right now.
and you know what? You know
Uh-huh.
what? For the women like me that are married, and people want to talk about pick me. No, hunty, already chosen. I'm team already chosen.
Already chosen. Do it. Girl, you gotta flip your head with that shit.
Yeah, already chosen.
Okay. That's what we doing. Yes. Already chosen. Yes. And it is because you know how to be submissive. Now, what does it mean to be submissive in your own words?
For me, a lot of people get submission and inferior. They conflate the two,
Okay.
and that's not. I'm the queen of my castle, and you know what? I why? Because I treat my husband like a king. Okay, for me, it means my husband provides and protects.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I do? I make sure this home is peaceful. I mean, it's a hot ass mess right now, but you notice the kids are in bed, it's quiet, the kids are fed. You know, my husband is asleep already, getting ready because I know he has to be awake at 3:30 in the morning to go to work, to go provide for me.
Mm-hmm.
I work because I choose to. I could quit my job tomorrow and still be straight. I spend my days off doing whatever I want. And, you know, when my husband comes home, the kids are fed, the food's on the table, kids are, we might, we'll sit down as a family or I'll send the kids to bed if I want some alone time with my husband. You know, it's about providing a safe harbor for my husband because the world is not a safe place for him.
Absolutely. And I would like to tell you, and when we first met, I told you, I told your husband to tell you thank you for being his peace.
I
And
remember, and I was like, wait, deceptively unique? Oh, should I follow her page? No way.
no, because that is so dope to me. And it is what black men need more than anything else. Black men need peace. They go through so much before they even leave, before they even get home. You know what I'm saying? When black men are not in their home, they go through purity hell.
Girl. And it's not just my husband too. I keep this home a safe space because I have two black teens too.
Hmm.
Two young black men that I am raising, and I want them to expect this. Whoever they come home to, I want them to expect peace in their home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And you are valued. You are valued. And I know that your family tells you all day, every day how much they appreciate you. And even if they don't, I know that they're thinking it. Because I know that you being a mom, people forget to tell you, but I know that they're thinking how much they appreciate you and you would cherish.
You
Now
know
I
what?
and
I
that was
appreciate you saying that because, being a mom feels like a thankless job sometimes. Not gonna lie, like sometimes it feels like the days just wear on and no matter what I do is not good enough. And like, I need to hear that sometimes. I need to hear that sometimes.
agreed. And a lot of times, day in and day out, people forget. But I want you to know that, yeah, they appreciate you. They do. And I know that they show it. And I appreciate you because for every single black man that is receiving his peace is a blessing. It is.
And I think the other part of providing being submissive at home, right,
Mm-hmm.
is that I feel by doing this, you notice I said, so my children grow up to expect this in the home
Mm-hmm.
from women. When my sons and my daughter, if whoever they choose to have as their partner, I want them to expect this. I want my daughter and my sons to, if they do not get this at home, to be like, oh, no, no, I got to go. This ain't for me. I want to it's important to me to
Mm-hmm.
model positive behavior and this type of understanding and I guess partnership in the home,
Mm-hmm.
so that when they grow up, they will find it also in their partner. 'Cause I tell
Mm-hmm.
you, what, if my child brings home someone who gives him less than that, gives gives her him less than that. Trust and believe, I will be like the epic. I will be heating up the grits, like.
Okay.
Mhm,
Okay. And you leading by example,
mhm.
which is what we are supposed to. I remember when I was a little girl, I was told, "Do as I say, not as I do." Now I know now that that was toxic, and you're supposed to lead by example. You're
Yep.
supposed to
Yep.
lead by example, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Just real quick, what I think that it means to be submissive, in my opinion, because people have this misguided conception of what they believe that a submissive woman is. People think that being a submissive woman is you. Sometimes they think you crawling around on all fours, just you know what I'm saying. Whatever it is, that it's not like that.
Oh, also, sorry, excuse me.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
throw it right back to you. Also, holding your husband accountable when if he leads, right?
Hmm.
He leads, but if you feel like he's maybe we're not going in the direction, then or you feel like he could be better sometimes, it means knowing how to speak life into him without emasculating him and saying, would okay, I can see how we got here. What do you think about this? If I feel like if we do this, this will happen, and it'll improve us. It'll improve our family. What do you think about this?
Absolutely.
And being able to speak life into your husband or your partner, excuse me, being able to speak life into your partner without completely eviscerating them emotionally is part of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm glad you said that. Now, we're going to segue that into the next topic. Who should you be submissive to?
Like your partner, if if your partner is a leader though, I'll be honest, like I've been with some non-leaders
Mm-hmm.
and I could not bring myself, even though I did all the things. I worked and cleaned and cooked and took care of the kids. The person just could not lead. He
Right.
was a terrible leader. I would speak life into him. He would take life from me. And it was not for me. And eventually at that point you have to say, I choose me. I
Mm-hmm.
choose me. Do not submit to people who cannot lead.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, and this is just my opinion, and you are a reflection of it. I feel like the only man that you should be submissive to is your husband, because you're allowing him to lead you. You married him. He is supposed to lead you. That is the one, and that's why the other guy that you was with, it was going nowhere real fast, because you didn't even trust him to be your husband, to go forward with that. So with him being your husband, that is the man that you were supposed to allow, and that's just in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that if it's your boyfriend or your significant other, your partner, whatever, that you have to be disrespectful. You're not supposed to be disrespectful, but to be submissive, that means that you, for to be submissive, to be completely submissive, that means that that is unfiltered trust. That is blind trust. Like, I don't see none of that. I trust you to lead me. And so in the trusting of am I allowing you to lead me, that is complete submission, in
Yep.
my opinion. And that's supposed to be your husband.
And my husband, this brings me to my husband's opinion. I told him what our topic was and he said he believes men submit to women too in their own way by providing and protecting. He said when you go out on a date with a woman, he said women don't have to do the so-called wife things like be submissive right away. They're looking at the man to see if they got what it takes to lead.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when the men go out on the date, they pay. They do all the things. They're a gentleman. They put their best foot forward because he said they want to show women that they can lead. It's
Okay.
it, I mean, that's one way of looking at it that I really didn't think of that.
I didn't either, and that is a very, very unique perspective. And again, you guys are one of my favorite couples. I love how y'all love each other. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And I never really thought of that. And I would tell you that for him to admit to that is it shows the type of man that he really is. And I understand why you allow him to lead you. People don't understand women kind of like cats. we
That
we we it's like we do whatever it is that we want to do, and then we allow men to lead us. Now
hmm
once we allow that, then you got to lead us right. And that is coming to my next topic. How does it benefit your husband for you to be submissive?
well, it it like I always say, it benefits him because he'll have peace at home. He'll be able to re-energize, recharge, and be ready for whatever awaits him outside. And
Okay.
he knows when he's tired, he can always come home and I will be there. The dinner will be there, warmth will be there. I'll rub his feet, his back, whatever he needs. And that benefits him because then he'll have the energy to go out and provide and protect.
Mm-hmm.
No, like I get a lot of commentary when I talk about this. Women are like, you can't provide for yourself or you can't protect yourself. Oh, I can. Which brings me to that story time I told you.
Okay, let's go.
But yeah, my son got confirmed, right? And he wanted to go to Denny's right here on North Grand Avenue in West Covina.
Okay.
So I'm getting out, and California has a real bad human trafficking problem.
I didn't know
So
that.
yeah, there's not a lot of things that scare me. I've been shot. The only thing that really scares me is the idea that I might get shot again. So I'm getting out of my car and my daughter is about to come out and I see two grown men block me in and reach for my daughter's door. So I shut it, lock my door, put my keys in my knuckles, and I'm like, get away from my daughter. And
Right.
on the phone with my husband too. As I'm
Mhm.
playing, I was like, "You sure you don't want to eat at Denny's with us?" Denny's is like really close to our house. Like you could like walk to Denny's. If
Right.
I went to get my mail, I can see Denny's from my house.
Okay.
So I was like, "Are you sure?" I'm talking to him, and then all of a sudden, these dudes pull up, and I shut the door, lock it. He's trying to reach for the door, and I'm like, "Get away from my daughter! Get away from my!" I forgot he was even on the phone. Like I put
Wow.
my phone in my purse. I didn't even hang it up. I had my when I tell you, I had my little skirt on with my shirt. I had makeup. My hair is done, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting here, keys in my fist, purse in my thing, and I'm like, "Get away from my daughter!" And
Right.
the dude gets in this car and he damn near hits me with his car. He pulls his car and then blocks me in. And I'm thinking, and I've been out of survival mode for a while now.
Right.
I came up in the hood. I've been in survival mode. I've been dolo for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to like dip back into that masculine energy. And I'm
Right.
thinking I'm about to fight off two grown men.
Right.
Two
Hell
drunk
yeah.
women. So I'm like, and they pick people, they pick victims that they don't think will fight back. So I shut it,
Wow.
lock it, put my keys in my fist, and I'm like, don't bring that shit over here. I'll fuck you up. What's up?
Right.
What's
Right.
up? Come
Right.
here. And I was like, yo, carry on. Carry on. Don't bring that shit here. You don't want none of this. And I'm
Right.
sitting here like I'm squared up. I'm ready. All
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden, when I say I hear skirt, and here comes my husband.
Go.
I thought he was gonna snatch this dude out of his car because he comes up. He's like, "What's up? What's up? You want to
Right.
bother my daughter and my wife? What's up?" Right? And I'm sitting here. First, I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, I took a breath. I was like, thank God, because I thought I was gonna have to like go there. I
Right.
texted my mother. I said, "There's a problem in the parking lot." So of course, my dad and my son come running out to see what's going on. But the guys took off.
Right.
The guys took off, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And all that to say, the reason how he benefits from that is because he has the energy to to protect and provide. So whenever women say, "So you cook, you work, and you clean, and you do this," and he just works, no, not even a little bit.
Right.
I can breathe better knowing that my husband will always have my back. And that's important. You have to feel safe with the person you're with. You have to
Mm-hmm.
trust the person you're with.
Absolutely.
If I didn't think, if I one, I didn't expect that because I thought it was at home. I thought it was at home, but he got there mad quick. You see, like, and that's important. Women, we gotta feel safe. We gotta feel
Absolutely.
protected. Can you imagine if a woman, if any other person was there and they started getting harangued by someone, but they were with a smooth bitch? Like, can you imagine? That could have turned out bad. But then
Man.
also, I had enough sense to be like, all right, babe, just let him go. Because if the police get called, cops are not out here
Yes.
playing with these black men, and you've got
No.
to be aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, and that's another thing. I'm looking at you ladies that come home and be like, "Oh, this Dave looked at me." Look, stop getting our men killed. Stop it.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. They are the problem.
Stop.
I do want to touch on that. Uh they say, it's a rumor that they say black men aren't protected, the black men don't protect. So I'm glad that you shared that story. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you shared that story. Black men are exceedingly protective of their families and their loved ones. They are.
Yes.
They are.
Honestly, like you see how on TikTok they say, "Oh well, if you're a lost child or you're scared or something," they say, "Go," or you feel unsafe to go find a black man and say, "Hey, dad, what's going on?" They'll play along and protect. That's what they're saying on the TikTok.
Mhm. 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 And black men are invaluable.
They are.
Invaluable. And the benefit that I see from women being submissive is just what you said. We give our men the power, the energy, the healing, the nurturing, whatever it is that they need to be able to go out and conquer the world.
Yes. And like, and let's look at the opposite of that. How's he supposed to protect you if he's spending all his energy fighting against you?
Mhm.
That's so when a man comes home, like, he's not trying to fight you. He's not your enemy. And see, I've you and I talked about that we learn to see our men as the enemy, and that is left over from colonizers and slave culture. and
Absolutely.
and that is not okay. Like, we've got to heal. It's time to heal. It is a season of healing.
It is a ceiling. And you know what? I'm glad you said that. Um, we as black women can't heal because we out here, we running around. We as women, period. We out here, this one, that one, this one, that one. We need to sit down somewhere and heal. Just disconnect for a little bit, get off the internet and just heal.
Well, I went to therapy. After my divorce with my ex, I went to therapy because he did a number on me mentally. My friends would come tell me, "Oh, he's abusing you. He's abusing you," and I would be like, "I wish that motherfucker would. He would never put his hands on me. He's not crazy." But what I didn't realize was they were talking about the mental, financial, like emotional abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was happening to me.
Yes.
At the time, I told you I would speak life into him and he would take it from me.
Mm-hmm.
I worked like three jobs. If I wanted to do something for myself or something fun and he didn't want me to do it, he'd say, "No, I'm not giving you money for that. I want to see my family. I ain't giving you money for that. Good luck finding money for that." He didn't pay no bills, nothing. And it was abuse. And I did not know it.
Yes. Yes.
It happened so fast. And you just, before you realize it, you won't even recognize yourself,
Mm-hmm.
which circles back to Dania Jackson and Cardi. Even she said, got me looking in the mirror, looking at myself in the mirror different.
Mm-hmm.
You think about it, and it's like an abuser will do it so smoothly.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you, the Nia Jackson thing touched home to me so deeply
Yes.
because I've been there. I've been there where my self-esteem, I'm sitting there like, why is he cheating? Like, it's gotta be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me look at all what all these other women are doing. Like, what do these other women look like? And it and that also is another throwback of the internet. So the internet gives social media gives men the platform to meet all these women, but it also gives us as women the I don't think it's the opportunity, but it presents us with the time frame to be able to go and compare ourselves to other women, which we should not be comparing ourselves to nobody but ourselves. Like, do I look better than I did yesterday? That's the only comparison
Mhm.
that we should be doing because there's only one us. We can't look like nobody else.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy too? It's like I I'm not cosmetically altered. I'm not. And I don't hate on women that go do that. But I also don't compare myself to that. I've had three kids. You know, my titties are not as perky as they used to be. I breastfed all three of them. Let
Okay.
me tell you, my titties brought life, and I'm okay with them not being as perky as they used to. You
Okay.
know, I'm a little bit chunkier. I was in a wheelchair 8 months, but you know what? I'm walking by myself. I'm walking on my own. I'm teaching Zumba. I'm doing things. So, do I women that get cosmetically altered to look like how they want to look? Okay, do you, boo? I'm not bothered by it. I'm totally cool. I'm okay with being my fat fabulous self, and if
Gorgeous.
your first instinct, ladies and gentlemen of the viewership, is to tell me you're not fat, you're beautiful, let me tell you something. I didn't say I wasn't beautiful. I said I was fat.
Okay. Okay. And you're not fat either, girl. You not. And I will tell you that because I used to be over 300 pounds,
Oh.
and I have lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight. I got the shrivels and everything. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I done lost so much weight. So
Look how much weight I lost. You see this?
I
Like,
see that.
oh
I
god,
see
girl.
that.
I'm
You've
like,
been working on it.
yeah, I was like, if I considered anything, it would be to do something about the loose skin.
A girl, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's just I lost weight here. Just girl, it's I don't even care because I feel better.
Yep,
I
yep.
feel better. And yes, I got loose skin because I was over 300 pounds. But whenever it is that I meet my husband, I know he gonna love it. I know
Mhm.
he gonna love it. And that leads me to the next question, girl. Uh Does it make you less of a woman to be submissive to your husband?
No. If anything, it leaves you room to grow together.
Mm-hmm.
You speak life into him, he speaks life into you. He lifts you up, he treats you like a queen. This is like a partnership. You it's a partnership. I remember once sometimes my kid's bad, not gonna lie. Like my kids are big headed and bad. One
Mm-hmm.
time my kids, it was summertime, my kids had me, when I tell you, tired. I mean, he came home. I had a shirt in my hand that I was in the middle of folding and I fell asleep. I had a laundry basket in front of me, shirt mid fold, and I was knocked out. You know, he came home, he folded the laundry, and he cooked the stuff that I took out to cook, and
Mm-hmm.
then he woke me up. He said, "Babe, I made dinner." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." You know, like, and and then I promptly felt like a piece of shit because it wasn't ready when he got home.
It's okay.
But they say you have to learn how to forgive yourself. You have to learn how to accept help too, in
Mm-hmm.
order for it to be a healthy partnership.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I said is that submission, yeah, but it's like we submit in our different ways because we are nurturing our love, we're nurturing our marriage, we're nurturing our home. So by us submitting, we're nurturing each other and we grow together.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Like that is so dope. Like that is so dope. Because that is what it's supposed to be. You both of y'all are in it together. Is you and him against the world.
Facts.
And that is what I hear coming from you. And you two are pouring into each other, giving each other what it is that you guys need. Now, I am going to, and I wish that Juleen had sent me this earlier, but Juleen is actually a seamstress. Fire, 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 fire seamstress. And I wish she had sent me this earlier. And whenever it is that now, do you have a link for you starting to sell stuff? You doing custom orders?
So, hit me up. I have not considered doing custom orders. I'll be honest. Like, I had that shirt. My sister reached out and said she would pay me to design a shirt for her. I guess I think she has an event or something.
Okay.
And I was like, "Don't pay me, I got you." And you know,
Okay.
I want my son to have put his best foot forward, so I got you.
Okay.
Bespoke suit. Nothing. There is nothing more handsome than a man in a well-made suit.
Absolutely.
This young boy, he's 16, about to be 17. That means he's about to, explore possible entrepreneurship,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, maybe getting a little job, maybe considering college, whatever he wants to do. So I want him to make a good impression. So I designed him a suit. And he's tall. He's like 6 foot something, super
Okay.
tall. He's built like a basketball player, but does not like basketball. You know, size 13 shoe. And getting him off the rack suits is hard. And then these little girls keep asking him to like prom and dances and stuff like that.
Okay.
Getting him a well fitting suit is difficult. And I'm not about to have my beautiful black teen out here with a suit that's not fitting properly, that's giving I'm going to church with my grandma. No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, okay, and keeping that young man well dressed, absolutely beautiful. And I'm telling you, girl, we gonna generate some clients for you because
Okay.
in that little green number you had that shirt, girl. I ain't lost that much weight yet, but
Ooh, I do it in all colors. All colors. You want red, pink, purple. Purple is a royal color, you know what I
you
mean?
know I love purple. That's my favorite color. I
Yep.
do.
Red's
And
mine.
well, okay, I love red. Red is a color. It's so much power in the color red. It is. I love red too.
But I mean, I never considered doing like selling it, but hey, that's a thought.
Oh, my
That's a
bad. I put you on the spot, girl. Like it was so fire.
Oh no, thank you. No, thank you. It's a lot of people told me because look, I also designed this dress right here. I'm about to send it to you right
Okay.
now. So you could see this. I
Okay.
want you to see this dress.
Okay.
I call it like toddler couture.
Okay.
Toddler couture.
Okay.
Oh, here you go, right here. That's the original design, and here is my niece in it.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm like scrolling. It's here somewhere.
You good?
I can't. I just saw a meme of John Moran like threatening someone with a missile on the internet.
You know what? I'm a need for him
I'm
to
tired.
start.
I'm tired. I'm tired of the internet. Y'all need to stop.
And I like he's a basketball player, right, for the Grizzlies.
Yay! But he be on the interwebs like like with a gun. Like he's throwing his whole life away
I'm gonna
so
tell
he can
you,
look like so he can call himself looking bad on the internet. Like, bro, why? Like, you got all this money. Like, you don't even need to do all that.
you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of old school Allen Iverson. Now, Allen Iverson is when you it, he just remind me of old school Allen Iverson. You know, our young black men can be hard headed.
Facts.
And before I judge him too harshly, I'm just gonna say that he need a wife.
His mama need to come get her baby and stop playing.
This is
I'm dead ass.
dope. This is dope. I like this. Now
And they
I'm
used
not
to
sure if y'all
see,
can see this, but
and
this
then
is super dope. Hold on, let me. This is super dope, and this is the suit that Juleen is making for. Hold on, let me take my little YouTube thing off of there. Dope, 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 dope. Really, really dope. And this is like, and this is what like that is really dope. Now I ain't lost that much weight yet. I can't get up in that one, but yes, that is fire. That is fire, and yes,
did you see
what
my niece? I sent you the picture of my niece
oh, oh
wearing
my
it.
goodness, she's so cute. I just got it. Just got it. She's so cute. And she looks so happy. She is sitting there. She is like, okay, auntie, you know what? I am a diva. She is looking like not Cinderella. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Not trying to think. It's because she's very Disney princesses.
Yeah, the Queen of Hearts. I was thinking of the Queen of Hearts
Oh,
when I designed it.
yes. That is dope. That is dope. That is dope. Yeah, she is. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
I
So,
love creating things.
mhm. And that is a talent. That is a talent. And I'm gonna tell you, the knitting and the crochet is coming up in design.
Yeah, yeah, it's becoming really popular.
It is, and that is so cute. Now, how long did it take you to make that?
That it took me 3 weeks.
Really? That's
Yeah,
not
cause
bad.
yeah, like I told you that like it's like I work because I want to, not because I have to. So I'll be at home. I'll clean my bathroom, and then knit knit for 8 hours straight or whatever, and
Really?
then I'll be done with it in a few weeks.
Wow. Wow.
Knit
So
while
I'm
watching
telling you.
TV.
whenever it is that Juleen gets this her business off the up and running, because it's definitely gonna come. I'm pushing for it. We will be
We're
pushing out
putting
those
it
things.
out in the atmosphere, putting it out
Yes,
in the
yes, we gonna
atmosphere.
manifest this.
I wouldn't even know where to like start telling people, "Hey, call me for this or hit me up for this." Like, cuz when my sister wanted that thing for her event, she basically just hit me up on Insta and was like, "Hey sis, I have a thing. Can you make something like," and she described what she wanted, and then I hit her with the design and she was like, "Yeah, that's perfect. Can you make it in green?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And
Okay.
then, like I imagined it, I drew it out, and then we I like that manifested. I
Yes.
manifested the garment,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm almost done with it. But I wouldn't even know where to like. Do you just tell people, "Hey, Instagram me if you with your measurements, and
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you what it costs."
Well, not what we go, what, because I like the manifestation, because we magical, girl, we magical.
Yes.
So what we gonna do is, when we get off, I'm gonna throw some ideas at you, because I want something.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, I
and
got you.
we gonna go from there, and you get a couple models or whatever, and people gonna come to you, because that is fire, and she definitely looks like the Queen of Hearts in this outfit. She is your that baby. Hold on, just in case y'all did not see, let me show you one more time. That is gorgeous, and she is absolutely adorable, just a cutie pie. She look like she get ready to go out and conquer the world. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, girl, the next question, because the last question was, does it make you less of a woman to be submissive to your husband? So the next subject is, does being submissive mean that you allow your husband to run all over you, that you allow him to cheat or whatever it is that he want to do?
Absolutely not. Honestly, the thing is, like a good man, a good leader will hear your input and say, "Okay, so I agree or I disagree. Well, let's come together. Well, let's compromise. Let's figure something out."
Mm-hmm.
So, no, mine will not be running all over me. And the fact is, a good leader knows if he has a good partner in you, if he messes that up, he will never smile the same again. It'll be like missing teeth. Like the worst thing I could ever do is leave because I am worth my weight in gold. You
Mm-hmm.
see. So knowing what you're worth, knowing what you bring to the marriage is important. And then for if you know what you bring to the marriage, then it's not going to be no he runs all over me, because a good leader will listen and respect you. A good leader knows that his partner is a reflection of how he treats her. You see, and I hate to compare, but with my ex,
Mm-hmm.
I never dressed up, I never put makeup on. I was sad all the time. I never wanted to be nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked at him, I would tell you I resented him so much. I did not feel like I loved him, but also I wanted to put rat poison in his food. So, hang on one second.
I felt like that a couple times, girl. I feel you on that. Yes, 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 yes. I definitely feel you on that. And being, in my opinion, being submissive does not mean that you allow your man to run all over you.
No,
Matter of fact, you
you.
feel more comfortable with checking him
Mhm.
when he has done something that he is not supposed to be doing.
Well, and I hear women all the time just going off on it, just stolen on their man for what? Like I'll be walking down the street and be like, oh, your motherfucker, that's why your mama ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, you got a little dick, this, that, and third, fuck you, you a bad father, this, that, and third. And you just like, damn, all that in public too. Like, like that video we were talking about where she's like, oh, he in Walmart. Why you got name brand stuff on
Yes.
and you're buying my kid's stuff at Walmart? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense because kids
Right.
outgrow stuff so fast.
So
So
fast.
fast. Like, it doesn't make sense to spend money on name brand stuff. I mean, the man is providing, and she just, you see how she like basically emasculated him,
Yes.
made him look like he wasn't shit. I
Mm-hmm.
don't agree with that at all.
At all. I'm with you.
Women should respectful, and let me tell you, the submissive one, and this is also with BDSM relationships. We're not talking about kink this episode, but
Okay.
if they want to talk about kink, like I got you, like BDSM. The submissive is the one with the power because at any point in time, they can say, no, I want my power back. Goodbye. You no longer have the steering wheel to my life.
Facts. Facts. And I've never heard anybody articulate it like that, but that is facts. When you are submissive, that there is power in that submission.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just reminded me of that Kevin Gates song, Power. Because that's really what he was talking about. There is power in that submission, and women do not understand that. Like I know that this whole little movement, this soft girl era, that's bullshit. Excuse my language, that's bullshit. We as women, I don't know how to be nothing but soft, and they don't know how to be nothing but soft. Okay, submitting is different, and you have to be careful who you submit to. You cannot,
Mm-hmm.
it cannot be nobody but your husband.
Yeah, you can't, and make sure your husband's a good leader too. Cause yeah, if he's not a good leader, you don't know where he's gonna lead you. He can lead you through hell and back. He
Mm-hmm.
can lead you through abuse. He can lead you through heartbreak. You watch who you are following around.
Absolutely.
And another thing, um, ladies, I know you'll say, I can do bad by myself. I'm independent. I'm strong. I'm this. I'm that. We know because we our people have been oppressed for more than, notice I say more than,
Mm-hmm.
because black indigenous people have also been oppressed for a long time, have been oppressed, and we're forced to be that. So we know we can do bad all by ourselves. We know we can make it on our own. We know we can survive. And like I said, I dipped into, when I said, oh, the men pulled up on me,
Mm-hmm.
I dipped into my masculine energy quick and got ready to fight two grown men. But
You say, and I hate to interrupt you because you said that earlier. You said masculine energy, baby girl. That was masculine energy. That was mama bear energy. Like ain't
oh
nobody fucking
yeah,
with your
true,
child. You know what I'm saying?
true.
That wasn't masculine energy. That was like, and that is what. And we are not strong either. We are resilient.
Yep, yep.
For us to call ourselves strong, that's an insult. And it was designed for us to think that no, we're resilient. You protecting your baby girl, that was mama bear energy. There wasn't nobody mess with your baby, and you held it down. And that's, I love y'all. You held it down until your husband arrived on the scene like
Yes.
the hero. Like I'm sitting here picturing in my head, he rode up on a white stallion, a black stallion, because they try to say everything black. So he rode up on a black stallion and hopped off the horse and flipped and did a backflip and drop kicked the dude in the face. Like this is what I'm seeing, girl. He drop kicked him in the face, stabbed the other one in the eye. You know what I'm saying? Ripped off the eyelashes, and he's like he was a real live Django up in there protecting
Yes.
his family, and I love that.
Yes, yes. And see, that's why I said, ladies, we know you can. Just know you don't always have to. You
Right.
don't always have to. It's okay to relinquish that to your partner, your husband, someone, again, someone that you know can lead you, because they
Mm-hmm.
can lead you to hell, they can lead you to heaven. It's up to you. Set boundaries. Don't know when it is not working.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad you said you used the word relinquish. I'm gonna tell you that we as women are supposed to relinquish that control. We are not supposed to have all of that control. We are supposed to give a portion of that to our men, to our husbands. We are supposed to. That is, there is a portion of us that is supposed to be uniquely for our husband, and we are supposed to give that to them, and whatever it is, why we can't figure out what it is we want to eat, that's why they there. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that
Yeah, yeah,
is
we know what we want to eat. We want to eat whatever's on their plate.
that is true. That is true. I was surprised. I didn't order that. I want some of that. And that is why, and I don't think we as women realize the importance of being submissive. All of that stuff entails being submissive, being feminine, being and I don't like to use the verbiage soft. We as women we're soft anyway. Anyway, it is whether we are allowing our men to lead us. And you are absolutely correct. You have to be careful who you allow to lead you.
Hmm. Yep. Because
Because we could sit up there and allow, I'm not sure if Derek Jackson, if he is like a lot of narcissists, they do the love bombing, they do the
yeah,
uh they do the, oh, it just feels so right now. I can't believe it just clicked so perfectly. It's just narcissists conform to be whatever it is they think you want them to be at the time.
yeah. And just know, love takes time.
It
Love
does.
is not something that happens overnight. Like, it's something that you choose. You wake up and choose to love someone daily. You choose that every single day. And, you know, for us, what a lot of people don't know with me and my husband is that we dated. We dated for 4 weeks before we became officially like together as
Okay.
boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, we went out on dates for a month. We met in February of 2019, and then we dated for, like, we kept on dating, and we're talking and we're talking. And there was no funny business at first, for, and then we became official. And you know there was a lot of talking, a lot of room to grow.
Okay.
you know
And I would tell you, you guys taking it slow like that allowed yourselves, especially with no funny business in being in place, you allowed yourselves to actually take the time to get to know one another.
Yeah. And we're honest. We both, well, I went to therapy after my like, with after my ex. I told you he did a number on my headspace.
Yeah.
And when I felt ready and I went on a date with my husband, now I said I'm gonna go into this like I wasn't just ripped apart in my last relationship. I
Mhm.
went into it honestly, openly, and like I hadn't been hurt before. And that made all the difference. And he did the same.
And that is something that I don't think that people in today's society allow to happen. So it sounds like you guys healed.
Yeah.
Specifically, you allowed yourselves to heal before you jumped into a new relationship, which was is the most considerate thing that you can do. Because before you sit up there and jump into a whole nother relationship, carrying that baggage from one relationship to another. You have to allow yourself to heal, especially if you have been hurt.
Yep. Yep.
Well, now, my next question is, why do you think women don't want to be submissive?
Because they're afraid. They are afraid to relinquish the power. The power that I'm not even gonna say power. Like they're afraid to relinquish control over themselves, the families. They're afraid that if they relinquish control to the wrong person, they're not gonna lead them correctly. And that doesn't come from a place of healing. That comes from a place of trauma. And and I mean, again, that's generational. You grew you grew up hearing men ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, you know, don't trust no man. Like, you're not gonna trust no man.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother told me, if you wait for a man to feed you, you will starve. And I carried that with me my entire life until I met my husband.
It will, and that is very well said. Very well said. We are nurtured, and we as parents, it goes back to what we were saying earlier, lead by example, because children pay attention to everything, and we don't realize what it is we do when we sit up there, first of all, and allow ourselves to be hurt over and over and over. Then, in addition to allowing ourselves to be hurt, our children are seeing this, they're hearing this.
Hmm.
A lot of times it is a endless cycle because we don't heal first. When you heal, you approach relationships with a different perspective.
Yeah. Going into a relationship healed, that's a whole new vibe. That is such a beautiful thing. It's like looking at life differently, like putting on glasses for the first time and seeing the world clearly.
Okay.
Going into a relationship healed is a different flex.
Okay. It sounds like it's exciting as well.
It is. It really is.
Okay.
You learn new things about yourself, about your partner. Like we used, and then you continue to date. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
gotta continue to date. Now when you're on your dates, like talk about things. Put your phone away.
Mhm.
Rob and I talk about all kinds of things. Like we talk about everything from who would win in a fight, a ninja or samurai, to what we thought of the last Marvel movie. Did we like Super Mario Brothers? Oh, did you hear what happened with Bad Bunny? Like we talk about events. Oh, well, how do you feel about this issue or that issue? Do you feel like this should be happening right now? Who is
Absolutely.
wrong in this situation? He sends me reels all the time. Who was wrong in this situation? And we have like intellectual discussions, and it's a beautiful thing.
It sounds like you married your best friend.
Facts. I definitely did.
And that is a beautiful thing. And let's see, I was about to say, what was the next question? Girl, I can't even doggone. I think that was the last question. Girl, that was fire. You and your husband again are one of my favorite couples.
Thank you. And thank you for following a very Walker vlog all these years. Like,
Girl, no, no, you a dope, and I love what you speak about. I love what you stand for. Now we don't agree on every single standpoint, but we can
that's
agree to disagree.
yep, yep. And that's a given. Like even Rob and I don't agree on every single thing, like politically or what kids should be wearing outside, or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or what did you dress my baby in today? You know, but that is the point of discourse.
Mm-hmm.
Intellectual discourse is meant to make you think and see things from the other point of view and
Absolutely.
grow, or
Mm-hmm.
not. just just recognize other people might feel different, and that's cool too.
Absolutely cool too. And you know what? Thank you so much for coming on Homebodies What's Up. This is my little, I don't even know what this is, girl, but I really appreciate this. And we're gonna talk again because we got a whole lot of other topics that we can touch on. Listen, y'all make sure that y'all follow a I'm sorry, girl. I'm sitting here. So it goes down in the PM, and a very is a underscore very underscore Walker underscore IG.
Yep, it's the official IG of a Very Walker vlog.
Okay. Okay, absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal. And when you get your website up for your clothes, we definitely gonna share that because you get
Okay.
ready. We gonna do a runway. We got to do that.
Yeah, what, we could do that. We can definitely do that.
We can do
Oh,
that.
tune in, because we got another Very Walker graduation coming up. And I love talking about Black excellence. My baby is graduating 8th grade.
Okay. Okay. And I love talking black excellence too. Yeah, so he's
This
graduating
is
8th grade, going to high school.
Yep, and this is my
Okay.
neurodivergent child.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Okay.
graduated, and he is doing his thing.
Oh, now what does he want to be when he becomes an adult?
A rapper.
Okay. Okay. Now, is this a young man that was supposed to be making me my beat? No, I never did get my beat.
So he's been. Let me send you the link in the chat.
Okay.
He made this super fire. Like, I can't even explain it. It was so cool. I was bumping it. J Cool.
Okay.
DND. It's called DND. And when I tell you, here we go. D&D choice. I'm about to send you this link right now, just so you
Okay.
could play it. You could
Okay.
play it for the masses, because
Okay. Okay.
I'm sending it to the private chat. But yeah, that's the young man that was supposed to be making you your beat, but chose to work on his album instead.
Okay. I ain't mad at it. Grind, young man. Grind, young man. Love it. Love it. Love it. So let's see. Got you right here. So I am going to play this. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. So we are going to end this with Lil J Cool D&D choice right here. Let me share this right quick.
That's it's so fun. I love this. Is like one of my favorite songs of his.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey,
Yeah, mic check. Let's go. Yeah,
he made that beat.
damn, I know it's
Okay.
gonna suck, man. Okay, remember what I said about the dream about the grease? Someone was calling me and played the scene. What did you see? It's like a D&D. They gave me choice like D&D. I thought about it. What I see, I wanna ask, what do you need? Like I ain't screaming, but I'm shouting. I'm just saying, I'm just chilling 7 weeks. I need time, cause things ain't going right. This is not a sad song. Speaking facts, I ain't wrong. Gonna tell you through the song, and I know it's been so long. I woke up in the morning, got a feeling. There's a warning every morning, every Friday. It's a feeling that I like the Asian grits. I like all grits. That's why I came into the wood. I got a feel like D&D. I brought her home like D&D.
What do? I draw my broadsword. I ready my quarterstaff.
I drink my potion.
These kids are good for wrecking. Not a kid, I'm in. I can't get what I'm saying. These kids are thinking that I'm playing. Got the mic, so now I'm talking. But for now, people were calling and they giving me a choice. And they said it was a choice.
Remember what I said about the dream about the grease. Someone was calling me and played and said, what did you say? It's like a D&D, they gave me just like D&D. I thought about it, what I see, I wanna ask what do you mean?
Yo, yo, yo. Hold on, we okay. I'm sorry. I listen to I listen to stuff like that. Yo, that was super dope. Super dope. Listen, y'all make sure that y'all subscribe. Y'all subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay. That was fire. That was fire. Thank you, beautiful, for being a guest. I
Thank you for
really appreciate.
having me.
Oh, girl, we always have so much fun. We do. We always have
Yeah,
so much
I
fun.
can't see when he was like, I was like, I have a friend and she wants you to make her like a nice little lo-fi beat. So okay, I bet I want to make my album first. Let me do my album first.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Love it. Love it.
he came out with the and I about fell on the ground when he said I met this girl and I took her home like D&D. I was like, what? What? Say it. What?
Right. I know. I know. Because the mom was like, whoa, 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 hold on. Now, when did this happen? And like it's just a song, right? Like, yeah, no, but it's fire. It's fire. Fire beat dope song. He is definitely talented. Tell him I said keep on pushing because yeah, he next up.
I hope so, because he does not want to do anything else.
Okay. 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 No, no, no. Tell him keep pushing. As long as he got that dedication there and he's focused, he gonna get it. That's manifestation as well.
Yeah. When the all girls wait he said I like all it's ABG bad girls all girls or I like all it's something like ABG A AGBG or something like that. Basically talking about how much he loves all girls, like
Okay.
all type girls of all types, and how like it's just there's a lot of girl focus in his music right now.
Okay. Okay. And I will tell you, I believe that because he is it that's all that they can think about at that age. And that's okay. And you know what? The fact that he is still focused and making music and he is safe,
Yeah.
he's protected, that is testament of what a wonderful mother you are
Oh,
to
thank
him.
you.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. And he feels safe and comfortable and protected and he is focused. And that is a beautiful thing. Now I'm gonna tell you probably in the next 2-3 years it's gonna change what he wants to do.
Uh,
Because
well,
they do switch it up every now and then.
I'm just like and I got him. He want to be a rapper. I gave him a microphone. I gave him a laptop to work on. I gave him some software. My brother gave him the auto tune stuff. When he wanted to draw comics, I got him a empty like the coloring book with the empty comic panels.
Okay.
Whatever he wants to do, I got him. You know,
And that's what makes you epic. That's what makes you epic. And that is what makes you the matriarch of your family. You
Thank
would
you.
definitely yes, no, you would definitely the queen of your castle because the thing with that a lot of people and I know we could be going to a whole nother but the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that being submissive is you're not submitting to it. You have many, many roles in your household, and you're submissive to your husband, but still at the same time being able to be supportive of your entire family. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's something that a lot of young black men, males, do not have. And so, again, I want to thank you for being there for your family.
Mm.
It is. I don't think that is very, very important because each and every young black male that is supported, that is nurtured, that is loved, it's going to go towards success. Whatever it is that he wants to do, he got the support behind him, and he gonna be able to do it.
Your mouth to God's ears.
No, I mean, and that's what it is. If he wanted to be a rapper, now he might not change. I know it at that age, it's children are very, very they flip floppy. But the fact that you are supporting in his dreams and whatever it is that he wants to do is so very important. So very important. I believe in star walking. I do. I believe in star walking. I'd rather aim for the stars and miss than aim for nothing and hit. And you are helping your children, your family aim for the stars.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
that is dope to me. That is really dope to me. And thank you again so much for coming on, girl. I had a blast as always. I do believe I got tipsy. And I ain't even had no cocktails tonight. I do believe I got tipsy, but I had so much fun, girl. You are always a blast to have on.
Oh, I love being on. I like girl, I love hanging with you. Like I can't wait to come on again.
Girl, and anytime you ready for me to come on your show, just hit me up. You know I got you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have been trying because it goes down in the PM's about to come back. So
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
getting a green screen for right here.
Okay.
Because I set up my little home studio
Okay.
because the studio I was in, the AC broke. And you remember I would have the couch. Girl, when I tell you I was dying, like the lights, like my makeup was melting. I was dying in that studio. And shout out to super producer Jesse. Like you did everything you could, and I appreciate you so much. I am from the East Coast. I am not built for this heat. So so I'm gonna get a green screen, I'm gonna set it up, and then it goes down and the PM's gonna come
Mm,
back
okay.
and I'll be filming from my desk.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm here for it.
I wanted to get like a really huge celebrity guest, and I almost closed the deal. A celebrity author guest. I'll tell you when we get off the air.
Okay.
I almost closed it, but he like they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. There's now a scheduling conflict. I was like, I got you. I'll adjust whatever. He's like, oh no, I really can't do this right now. So they said it's just not going to work out this year due to, I guess, a book coming out. Like I guess, like with the book, he's got to
Mm.
travel with the book.
Okay.
So
Okay.
with said book tour and new book, I thought you would think that you would want to come on and talk about your new book on the show, but apparently they're doing things in person now, so celebrities cannot be bothered with us.
Well, girl, fuck them. I know you want more. But it go down in the PM is that show. So if they don't recognize it as that show, you gonna get somebody on it that will. That's manifesting. It's gonna be somebody that's big and better than them.
Mm.
So we
I'm gonna
not
get this
doing
green
that
screen. I'm gonna get this green screen, and then it's gonna be 1 o'clock, y'all.
at
I've
1
missed.
o'clock.
It's been almost a year.
I know.
No, it's been like a year.
Is we ready? Be ready.
We ready.
Yes. But thank you everybody for tuning in. And I am going to leave this up so y'all can feel free to go back and review this. And we will be back next Friday, Saturday ish. I guess I really show. But thank you so much, beautiful, for tuning in, for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure. Again, you and your husband are my favorite couple. Y'all rock. Okay, I love how y'all love each other. I really do. I love how y'all love each other. Y'all are goals, man. Y'all are
Thank
goals.
you.
Y'all are gold. Okay, so as always, thank you everybody. I appreciate y'all, and we're gonna end this now.